Voyagers. Is it still morning? No. Now it's afternoon here. Got to take my time. I was woken up at 5:30 from a dream, in fact, in which it was chaotic at first, and then, oops, what's that? Woken up from a chaotic dream by another dream in which I was waking up to my alarm, which usually goes off at 5:55. First house fell on the floor. I shuffle all of these before I put them away so I don't have to worry about shuffling them again. I called this cart before horse because, Cancer and Capricorn. That's a sister axis. I went out of order, but today's reading, while they are never entirely casual, feels more casual than most. Like I was told to relax. Neptune is at the bottom. Today is going to be mostly a self-care day for me, y'all. And I hope that you do the same. Angels, no offense was intended. Please, show me who will lead me and the dear Voyagers through this reading. Zachriel, Angel of Memory. And Tiferet, the Angel of Beauty at the bottom. And let's see what music, y'all. Ooh, dreams. Both me and my son had similarly chaotic dreams. Aw. Take on Me is a song that comes through for Aha. And at the bottom, Black Eyed Peas. The song I'm a Bee comes to mind. Both of us had chaotic dreams, but it seemed like, you know, if a dream can be won or lost, both of us won. They were very similar as well. Little Boo had a bigger win than me, but I love that for him. This is The Haunting of Hell House again. What's at the bottom? War of the Worlds. Perseus, Glory. But then I should mention Dreams, Lupus, Wisdom. And then have Neptune come out and touch them out of order. Feels significant to me. Y'all, checking my comments. The video started playing before I could hit pause because I hate to listen to myself in recording. It is not for me. I heard myself singing. Lord. Like I feel the heat in my face right now. I done made myself bashful. I sing all the time. No shame in my game, you know. But, whew, that was not my best work. Cepheus. Cepheus is the father of Andromeda. We might have some kind of family affair showing up. Hades, pessimism. Let me move these into their order. This is a song by The Strokes. A song that I don't really recognize. He said, I don't have fun when you're not around. Life is too short, but I will live for you. Pardon me, y'all. Okay. He said, I'm not scared to turn and face the enemy. Not exactly in that order. I'm paraphrasing. Antlia, enhance. He said, I don't care. I can't tell you what and where. Hydrus, renew. I don't know which decks I'm going to use. I will be choosing as I go. I believe I have all the ones that feel pertinent. Draco, guard. Pardon me. Triangulum Austral, masculine. Sculptor, manipulate. Indus, create. Pisces, elude. And we have Neptune out already. Equuleus, freedom, and Vela, power. But I feel like that might have slipped. I might also be done. I might need one more. Pardon me. In my life just to get high on one thing, come get a little. Okay, Spirit. Thanks for always having my back. Okay. Finally, we have Pegasus. We started with Perseus and we end with Pegasus. And I know that that was the end because here we have it followed by Gemini and optimism. Every time I see pessimism without optimism, I'm always given a bit of pause. And look at this. Orion, narcissism. All right, let's see. In fact, let me just go ahead and move you out of my way before I set myself up to get ag. Underneath that is captured. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go, Leona. I find the contrast between Take On Me and I'm a Bee, and which is the music oracles, y'all. Ooh, pardon me. Between the music oracles and the cinema oracles, which are The Haunting of Hell House, which we've seen in our last reading, I believe. And War of the Worlds. Although I can happily say that unlike The Haunting of Hell House. Ooh, in The Haunting of Hell House, nobody was innocent, really. I don't think anybody made it out, but as the movie progresses, you feel as though it was what was inside that it took them to that place to begin with. Here we have the Three of Pentacles, which is a reflection of the Empress. Nice to see her. And the Hermit. There's a lot of dignity and divinity in those cards, in those two majors, and the way they came out. It's 3, 3, and 9. 3 by 3 is 9. Okay. And another 9. The 9 of Cups. And this first card, May, captain of the ship Audacity, which is also the Ace of Wands and the Chariot, is cleaning her ship. Are y'all cleaning some things up? This is not feeling like need to clean up. This is feeling like getting it done. King of Lasers. A decisive action card. And who is that? That Ace of Wands, but it didn't come out. Pardon me. That's a 3, a 9, and a 9. And of course, the Sword of Truth. Maybe our Empress, whoever she is, whatever embodiment we're talking about, is at rest. Maybe contemplating personal truths. I feel like getting ready for a big win, a celebration. Maybe celebrating a birth. Here we have the 3 of Wands. It's a lot of 3s. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Magician. High Priestess, Empress. The Star. Two of Cups. Triggered by the aftershock. Hit me like a tidal wave. Okay. And who is at the bottom? But the 6 of Cups. Okay. Is someone exiting their own personal hell? It would make sense. We've definitely gotten stories of turmoil, escaping karmics, laying down burdens down by the riverside. Funny thing about this 3 of Wands. Hello, dear. Thank you for stepping in and hitting the like. The Nine of Comets is May. This is the figure that's on this Three of Wands. It's a 3, 9, and a 9. And he in the back, that is the Hermit. Here we have the Moon. Secrets, fears. To me, it's also like anticipation before the sun rises. I'm off balance. Not me personally, but my spread. I be going by feel, y'all. Not necessarily a formula. One, please. They said, okay. So it's the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Comets, Cups, right next to each other above the two. I'm loving this. I'm loving the synchronicity here. King of Wands. Three of Wands character is the King of Wands of his deck. Didn't we speak of the Chariot as well? Which we saw. Somebody might be coming into union, you know. I be slow to say it. Here we have a very peaceful Queen of Pentacles. She knows her stability. It's getting real good. We have two different characters here. Feminines with their eyes closed and serenity. And who's underneath? The Magician. What? Come through, Spirit. I love it. Have you no idea that you're in deep? I dreamt about you nearly every night this week. 'Cause there's this tune I found that makes me think of you somehow, and I play it on repeat. That's two Empresses. We have the masculine down here. We have Glory is Perseus and Majesty is Pegasus. And the beginning and end. I feel like in Beauty as Tiferet, I feel like somebody is remembering their Empress. And this is regardless of what forms you've taken this life. I think maybe a sincere offer with no pretense is going to be brought. Because I really do feel like, didn't I say in anticipation of the sun? And here we have. I think an Empress has done her job. She's cleaned up her home, her space, her soul. Planted seeds. After looking deep inside and detached herself. I didn't even need that. It's 3 of Cups. So we have the Ace, the 2, the 3, the 10. That's a lot of cups. The 9, that's a lot of love. So while she was healing codependency by looking inside and giving herself the truth without despair, 2 of Wands. Choosing to set herself free from bondage, maybe materialism. Codependency is an addiction. Feeling like you're unable to support yourself if you don't have people to support you. Being afraid of being left alone, crying over your cups. But I believe a whole lot of self-love, maybe, and not just self-love, but love of creation, love of spirit, the result of true will, has brought not just her, look, has brought not just her, but everyone connected with her that was able to withstand that journey to a higher octave, into alignment. Here we have that Knight of Pentacles, the Voyager that takes a long time to reach their destination. And here we have a Three of Pentacles again, and that victory lap. That's 2, 3 of Pentacles and 6 of Wands we've seen thus far. 2 High Priestesses. And that's definitely confirmation for me. But I got these cards, so I'm about to shuffle them. And then out of the corner of my eye, I synced this. Ooh. I synced this Orion Narcissist again. Ooh, I think maybe the Empress has had an actual real life narc trying to capture her, trying to get her goods. But although you're not really in need of rescue, the vibration is the same. Somebody, I think, is on the hunt. And this might not be, physical. Hate is underneath that. I think that might be in the spiritual. We didn't talk a lot about spirit coming through. Perhaps somebody took my advice and went ahead and gave themselves the... It's not... What is it? I'll think of the word. In the meantime, honoring yourself is wanting justice for yourself. I feel like I've seen honor here in these constellation oracles as I was flipping them out. To really honor yourself, you have to know that you deserve justice. You deserve the people that have hurt you for no good reason to see it from another perspective. Everything ain't light and love, which should be evidenced in all of this that there is in the world. Straight minions of the devil are out here. They don't love you. They don't love themselves. And I think that we do ourselves a disservice because we have free will. We have free will, and so the angels are not going to intercede on our behalves for every and any little thing if it's not directly tied to the success of your journey. Precision, articulate, truthful, cautious, design and plans. If they interfere too much, then it would hamper free will here on this plane, in this reality. However you do or can conceptualize it, if you can find a reason to change, looking for the answers. 10 of Cups. And when you call for justice on your behalf over real workings of iniquity, you are calling in justice for everyone that they would be harming should they just be left to their own devices. Should you just sit down and cry about it and wonder why about it and all of that, well, they just get to... they're always living with their own karma. I really do believe that. I ain't met a joyful sadist. I ain't met a joyful psychopath. And when I say these things, I mean malignant. I'm not talking about the BDSM community of people who engage in reciprocal contracts with others. I mean the ones who they need to feel like they have one up. Being even's not good enough because they don't feel even. They live in a swamp of sorrow. They live in a pit of self-hate and self-loathing. Fearless, ambitious. They live in delusions of fearlessness. But you can live in real fearlessness when you live in alignment with your purpose, with the creed of doing no harm. I'm speaking to my bestie, like one of the first real soul fam members that I ever met in life. Fast friends who became family. Your feelings are burning, you're breaking the girl. 8 of Cups. Page of Cups. Yes, loved ones, it's time to walk away from, not just walk away from being a victim, but walk into being a vindicator. Walk into stability for self and everyone within your sphere of actionability, which is wider than you could ever know. Look at this. Page of Wands, the Devil, 2 of Pentacles. Don't juggle with it. If you live your whole life not wishing bad on anyone and hoping that people would find the light within themselves and cultivate it before anything bad happens to them, feel no ways about that passionate, indignant sense of, no, the fuck you don't get away with this. No, you don't get to. New beginnings, pioneering, leadership, will to create, energy, inspiration, creation, force, strength, gain. It's time to clean up. Twisting and turning, your feelings are burning. Somebody is burning up about the Empress escaping the closing grip of their clutches. She meant you no harm. Think you're so clever, but now you must sever. You're breaking the girl. Here's this 2 of Swords again. For some, the narcissist is a karmic feminine. And this could be someone attached to your masculine, the one that he done cut off. This could be a mother, an aunt. If you were a ward of the state, the adoptive mother that you wanted to love you but didn't have it inside of herself. Worse than that, devalued it and considered it a weakness. Enhance was moved out of the way. Peace restored is what I was supposed to see on that. Sometimes standing idly by is not going to restore peace. And I think that somebody either took my advice or felt it when I said it. Possibly and probably there are many readers and spiritualists who are tooting the horn because Spirit told them, like Spirit told me, that our people need to know that it's time. It's past time, you know? But they got all of the time to redeem themselves that they really deserved. Subtle, crafty, wisdom, fierce nature with calm exterior, considerate, balanced, generous. I think that's also you. I know it's me. Accomplishment, inheritance. I think many of us are ascending at this very moment. And it's a part of your birthright. And here we have, didn't I say I'm having a self-care day today, y'all? Covetousness. I feel like that's that Empress in reverse we saw. And to covet is not just to be jealous, in case anybody, didn't know. I never mean to condescend. It's wanting to take from somebody else so that you can have. When really you can't do that. It's not transferable. His or her beauty is not transferable. Their stability, their foundation, it's not transferable. Non-transferable. And holding on to what doesn't belong to you is also not a way. Causing strife and turmoil, inner, outer conflict, tension, rivalry. Ain't it? And I think everybody's going to find out sooner or later. I give it 10 years before people start to really notice the trend. Here we have, put your lights on. Hey now, all you sinners, put your lights on. 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. It's time for those who need to receive and those who want to give to start taking the stage. Go ahead and gain your fulfillment, boo-boo. Leave people to their personal hell. Let the dead bury the dead. But death is not our portion. There's a monster hiding under my bed. I feel like the narc, the sadist, the demon, let's just call him that. Let's just call him the demon. They're starting to be unable to escape their truths. Page of Wands. Good news come. Death. The 4 of Cups. That Page of Cups again. Sincerely wanting to learn a new way. And they're going to have to watch people win. And for the rest of us, maybe you can't imagine, or maybe you've been low, and so you know what it feels like to watch people win and feel it cut you deep. But the rest of us have a remedy for that. But for some, there is no remedy for that. They just have to sit with that. I feel like this is wrapping, y'all. I feel like I've said all that I really need to say about this. Selfishness, conflict, aggression, argument, fear of failure, self-sabotage, anxiety. The Haunting of Hell House, y'all. When I was reminded, because, I just don't like, I don't relish watching anyone suffer. There was a lot of suffering to be had in that movie. Support, sharing, celebration, problem, resolution. Gladness, bounty, joy, friendship, society. I think movements are going to start being highlighted for whatever hypocrisy that they huddle within, that they aren't ready to clear out because they don't want to accept the way that would make them look as what? Imperfect, as human, as fallible. Acceptance, hope. It flipped in reverse. Forgiveness, gratitude, charity, kindness, new alliance, recovery. I feel like that came out so that I could say that in order to call justice and judgment down for yourself, for your fellow man. I mean, shit, the animals, the children, that you don't have to hold malignance within yourself. Boldness, dominion, decisions, planning, first steps, togetherness, union, balance, settled energy. Yes. That's it, y'all. I love y'all. Be good. Don't forget to say your prayers and say what you're thankful for. But yes, for the good of all, for the majesty of God's creation, which should be unabused. Go ahead and do that. And then keep it trucking. I love you. Love yourself as much as you can today. Bye.